Hi everyone, this is Catpurrade and welcome to my first video that I'm doing a voiceover for. So today I am doing a challenge video. I was inspired by Sims by May, I believe her name is, and I'll link her down below. But I decided to do this Not So Berry challenge. And basically what it is it's like a generational challenge, but it's each generation has a different color associated with it, which I thought was super fun and different because I've never done anything like that before. And so each generation just has different colors. So the first one here is mint. Now you'll notice that it is much more teal than mint, but I did my best. It definitely, there's just not that many mint options in The Sims 4. I did realize halfway through this sim though that that I was choosing blue and I should have chosen green because mint is light green and not teal, so that's my bad. She definitely turns a little bit more mint later on, but yeah, and here I'm just choosing some traits. So all the traits are picked based on like the color that they are over there in the little hexagons, and I think that's really interesting because each sim definitely has like a quote bad trait, like, you know, jealous or materialistic or, you know, whatever it is, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, I will link the site down below to the Not So Berry challenge, and I do plan to do a build for all these sims to have their own rooms that are inspired by the colors. I don't believe I would be doing a let's play. Just not up my alley as of now. Definitely take a lot more time than I currently have, although speed builds obviously do as well, which is why they're few and far between sometimes. But yeah, so here I guess just trying to find some shoes, just trying to find items that are freaking mint, which like I said, it was so hard, and I was really surprised by that because I just didn't think that I thought mint would be one of the easier ones, but then some of the other colors that we encounter in the challenge are like rose and pink and green and orange. Now there are 10 generations, just like a generational challenge, which obviously there's only 8 slots available in a household, so I did just do 8 of them. I believe I cut out salmon or peach and green, and I think I chose those 2 to cut out because the peach and the pink are so similar that it was like I just thought maybe it would be okay if I didn't have both. And then green, again, like mint and green are very similar, so I thought, okay, you know, I'll cut those out. But yeah, so these sims are all in the gallery. If you guys would like me to upload them one by one, I can do that, but as of right now they are up in a group, and I just have them labeled the Not So Berry challenge, and you can find me on the gallery under Catpurrade. I was just so excited to kind of do a challenge because I've never done one before, and I've seen a lot of them going around lately, but this is one I hadn't really seen anything about. So thank you to Sims by May for uploading that video where I think she did the house for the very first sim, so you can go check that out, and I thought that was really cool. But yeah, so here is our second sim. Her color was rose, and I do name them all appropriately. For me, it's cutting it off, so hopefully you'll guys be able to see their names. I really can't remember them all off the top of my head, but yeah, so she's Rose. I had a lot of fun picking hers out because I felt like I could do pink or red, and because roses can be, you know, that's really up to interpretation. Now I know that they really meant they wanted you to do red, but I don't know. I had a lot of fun with her. I thought she was really cute. And she's kind of romantic, so I wanted to make her kind of flirty and fun and, you know, sultry a little bit. And I thought this dress was really appropriate because it is a rose. It has a rose on it, which I thought was cute. I really wanted to mess around with more of these kind of weird makeups, like with the different cheek patterns and everything, but I I definitely did not get into that because I thought it would make them look too alien almost, and that's not quite what I was going for. I was trying to make them more normalized, and it definitely, like, you can see in the first sim I made, like, what I started to do the crazy eye makeup, and then I was like, no, I gotta turn it back a little bit. But yeah, I don't know, I really enjoyed making these sims. I thought they were a lot of fun. I do include some males, so the first, gosh, 3 or 4 are females, and then I do end up doing the males. You will definitely notice, though, as I do the males, they are a little bit, how do I say this? I rushed them a little bit, and I think part of it is just because of the lack of options for males, and you'll see that especially when I get to the pink male sim. He was like super hard, especially in like the formal or like activewear categories. Like I couldn't, like, it was really hard, and you'll see like his activewear is really ridiculous, and I just felt like I didn't have a chance to really do some unique things with him, so it was unfortunate in some of his outfits. But yeah, this is my favorite sim. I think she's so cute. I love her glasses. I've never used them before on any sim I've ever made, and I thought that was really cool. If you can hear a fan in the background, I'm really sorry about that. My computer is currently processing the video, so it's like processing a video rather, so it's a little bit, it's working hard. But yeah, so sorry if you can hear that, but anyways, yeah, she's super cute. I wanted to keep her really like mature, and because she's very intelligent, and like, you know, she's kind of a loner, and I just thought, you know, keeping her mature and kind of just an old soul was my goal with her. I definitely thought that she turned out super duper cute, and I was really, really pleased. I wanted this robe to come in yellow, and it didn't, and I was so sad, because I thought it would be perfect for her, because it's very demure and very just kind of old school, and I thought that was so perfect for her personality, but it didn't work out, and that's okay. I use it, I think, later on, or I thought about using it later on, but yeah, so here I start making male sims, and you might notice that I don't really tweak their facial features or their bodies very much, and I honestly, I had every plan to, but I got into it and I kept rolling the dice, and after a couple rolls I would get some really solid sims, and I was like, well man, you know, he looks pretty good, I'm not gonna tweak it if, you know, I'm not gonna try to fix what's not broken. I thought, like, I was like, okay, and like the same with most of the other girl sims, and I just felt like I got some pretty good rolls as far as the randomizer goes. Sometimes they can look a little bit ridiculous, so I mean, later on I do tweak some of their features just to fit their personalities a little bit more, but I mean, oh, and you might notice if you have looked at the challenge list that I did mess this up. This is for this personality traits is for the next sim, so I do go back and I fix it. So he's actually like an athletic kind of guy, and I messed that up. So yeah, it does get fixed. I go back and I tweak it, but yeah, so yeah, so here I go, I fix it because I was like, wait, that didn't seem right. And I was like, those aren't gray, because, you know, like I said, these hexagons are supposed to, like, the traits are supposed to be like similar colors to what the sim is, but yeah, so here I was randomizing again, and see, like, I just got some like solid features. Oh yeah, and then I saw these glasses. and I was like, oh wait, I bet they come in mint, and they did, and they looked super cute on her, so I was super glad I found those. I thought that was a really nice touch for my mint sim. I believe I named her Mint Chip, which I thought was cute because I kept wanting ice cream when I made her. So so here I thought she kind of seemed like a little bit of a rebel, and like she's smart but she's like spunky, and I really wanted to kind of like reflect that in what she was wearing, and like her eye makeup and like her hair. I don't know, I really love this sim. My hair actually used to be purple, so I really identified with her. I was like, I miss it, I want it back. But yeah, I was just trying to find some really cute like pieces for her to wear. But can I just mention that this outfit that she had on before I switched it was pretty bad, and that's so funny to me because that's one of my biggest that's one of my favorite things about The Sims is how bad those outfits can be. I think they always just kind of crack me up because they can be so ridiculous, and you can see some of those townies walking around and you're like, wait, what are you wearing? That's my favorite part about Get Together, is that you can go and like change their outfits, which I did for like all of the Sims in my world when that first came out. And I was like, nope, you need to be wearing something a little bit more decent. Especially the hats. They always like to put those hats on them, and then like they never work, and they never are the right color, and like, oh man, the hats always get me. Like here, there you go. There was a hat that just didn't fit. It always just cracks me up. I realized, I do realize later on that I didn't have a hat wearing sim at all. So I do add one of the outfits for one of my Sims has a hat, but hopefully it looks a little bit better than the townies that you might see. So I'm moving on now to the pink sim, orange, sorry. Orange sim. I wanted him to be like stereotypical evil ginger. I hope that doesn't offend anyone too much, but yeah, no, I wanted him to be very like that stereotypical kind of like ginger, like very light skin, very orange hair. I realized doing this, and I did touch on this a little bit ago, but there's really not a lot of things that are like specific colors, like the hairs especially. I really would have liked more options for him. I would have liked more options for the pink sim, because I wanted like maybe a lighter pink than kind of that like hot neon pink color that you get. But yeah, I think I'm already done with the orange sim. Yeah, the orange sim took way less time than the others because I guess by that point I was kind of sick of like doing the male sims, and so I mean that sounds awful, but they just don't have as many options, and it was really hard. And then by the time I got done with the pink sim, you'll see. Sorry if these pauses here a little bit disconcerting. I think I was changing my music when I was paused like this. So, but yeah, this is my pink sim, and now this is where you're really gonna see like that there's just not a lot of options, and like it makes me sad because I could have taken off the masculine tag, but I find that a lot of the clothes that are like quote meant for feminine body types don't really look good, or like vice versa, you know, like they just don't really look good if you switch them. It just depends on the pieces, and I felt like I didn't want to invest the time trying to find like a feminine piece that I liked on him, so I just decided to stick with masculine. But yeah, these oh man, so this is the final outfit. That's what he had. He had to wear a crop top and short shorts because that's what he had as options. I thought that was, I mean, like, to me it's a little sad because it seems so like, you know, a pink t-shirt to me seems like, you know, a normal thing to have. So my last sim, she's blue. She's family oriented, so I thought like, man, she seems like a very typical like homebody mom kind of type. So she's got like the joggers and like like the matching velour jog suit, which for some reason to me screams like homebody mom, you know, like very like homemaker, or Becky Homeki, as my mom would say. I do a little bit of eyeshadow, but I feel like she's kind of one of those people who doesn't really invest a lot of time in the makeup because she's so busy doing other things, kind of, you know, like taking her kids to soccer or like driving her minivan. I did give her kind of a spunky party outfit. I thought that looked kind of interesting. And these are going by pretty fast. But yeah, so there are my final Sims, and then we'll get into some screenshots here. And yeah, that's about it. I think that that's pretty much my video. So I thank you guys for watching, and you guys will have to let me know if you prefer voiceovers or just the music. Something I wanted to try out. I was a little nervous, so I hope I did okay. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.